Hello everybody, welcome to this guide and tutorial for the golden shot. Difficulty level is medium and we're going to play Yongsan Gardens hole number 1 in this version, which is not an easy one, it's a finicky one, but we do have some good shots for you to show. Before we take a closer look, make sure to hit the thumbs up button, also subscribe to the channel and turn on the notifications. For those of you that are looking to improve your game even more, go to patreon.com/golfclashtommy. You can find the link in the description down below and sign up to any of our packages. So, taking a look at the Yongsan Gardens hole number 1, beautiful view first and foremost, and when it comes to the chests, we do have the Onyx chest as the hole in 1, Fire chest as the yellow ring, Scarlet chest as the red ring, Topaz chest as the light blue ring, and Nature chest as the dark blue ring. Press the question mark on the top right if you do want more answers to questions you may have for the golden shot or something else about the game. If you don't find what you're looking for or experience an error, you can always send in a ticket to the Golf Clash support. Alright. The landing position that we're going to take a look at is this one. We're going to play with the Golden Wood Club, medium distance plus 10 in all winds. There's only going to be one tailwind, which is when you do have a direct tailwind, when you will be doing a little underpower, but you will see that on the first video that I will display. But what we are looking for is the top right of the white ring by the water or by the wall or whatever you want to call it, with the ball guideline pointing straight at pin, and this is before spin. And I need to say that this is not an easy landing spot to find, but we don't really have many references, and we can't play an NMT because we don't have side spin enough to do so. So this is the best we can do, and we use the white ring, and then together with the ball guideline we should be able to get ourselves fairly close when it comes to having the correct aim point. Let's take a look at the shots here. We're going to start with the one where we do have more or less direct tailwind. And what's going to happen here is that we're going to use underpower. And we're going to use underpower as to compensate for us adjusting to min line. In this angle though, we're playing 2.2 topspin. And you can see me now making an adjustment which with a 3.7 miles per hour is 1.8 rings. And when I do adjust, you will see me hit that mark there, and that means that I'm not getting the amount of rings to pull that I should. Then I'm compensating by using teeth underpower, and this is the only win we're gonna do. So it's not gonna happen in the other winds. And I truly just wanted to keep us to play the same type of landing position in all the winds, and also don't want to mess around with possibly adjusting down into the water and stuff like that. Scarlet chest it is, and obviously not the perfectly executed one here from my end, but in the end it was more to display the underpower if anything. Now 2.5 miles per hour, we do have a tailwind and we do have some crosswind, but here we don't need the underpower because we won't be adjusting to min line. Now once we have set the target as we think is aiming at the pin, we're using 2.1 top spin here, which is a little bit too little. We have cranked it up a little bit in the guide, but for example's sake, that's 2.1. 2.5 miles per hour is 1.2 rings, and you can see me here that I'm not pulling over the bullseye. And the reason I'm not pulling over the bullseye is because we will never adjust more than 1.9 rings in total, and there's gonna be even one ring to adjust only in the lowest winds. And you can see we roll up, we come onto the green, and we're getting short in line, so we need that little extra topspin to get ourselves to drop. But speed is good, and that's what it's all about on this hole really. Get the correct speed and get the topspin correct, and you are golden. Next one, now we do have a little bit of headwind together with crosswind. So you can see now 2.2 miles per hour, it's only going to be 1.1 rings to adjust, but spending the time to find the landing spot, making sure to add the spins, and then to adjust the 1.1 rings. Once we have done that, we are centering the ball, and when you hit perfect, Perfect it is. Bounces nicely on the fairway up towards the green, and it rolls, maybe coming in a little bit hot here, but still hitting the pin and getting it to drop for an hole-in-one, which is lovely. Let's see what we do get in the chest besides the Kingmakers. I'm mainly looking at the epic card here, and as I've already been getting most of the other chests, or been getting the other chests, and obviously I only had that one left. Young list it was, for those of you that didn't see. Now we do have a wind coming right to left with tailwind. Now looking at the target in terms of the white ring by the wall, and ball guideline pointing towards pin, using 2.5 topspin here, which is a little bit too much. You will see me coming in a little bit too hot, and again, speed is the most important thing here, which in the end the guide is helping us out to get the amount needed. 3.3 miles per hour is 1.6 rings. Center the ball, and we're hitting perfect. Nice. And the ball comes in lovely by bouncing on the fairway, and it rolls up, and again a little bit hot, but still we hit the pin and we drop for an hole-in-one. Let's see what we do get here, besides obviously the Kingmakers. The epic card is, we do have Falcon, which is good. I mean, that's not something to complain about, at least. Let's take a look at the text guide. Text guide made by Tony Richardson, as always, for us here, based on my shots and my shots only. Now you see quickly there that we do have the wrong guide, and we're gonna change that and not play obviously the hard version. There we do have the medium version of the golden shot, Yongsan Gardens, and we do read the shot structure. Before spin, white ring by the edge of the stone wall with the ball guide aimed at the hole, then add spin. Direct tailwind, 2.2 topspin, and have in mind that we're gonna use underpower when we pull into min club. Wind coming left to right with tailwind, 2.2 topspin, wind coming right to left with tailwind, it's 2.2 topspin there as well. Wind coming left to right with crosswind, 2.3 topspin, half a left. Wind coming right to left with crosswind, 2.3 topspin, half a right. Wind coming left to right with headwind, 2.5 topspin. Wind coming right to left with headwind, 2.5 topspin, and direct headwind, 2.6 topspin. I understand that the topspin amount might not be the easiest thing to follow. Do your best, and you will find yourself having a good chance for a drop. You can find this text guide in the description, down below, and also on golfclashtommy.com. Scan the QR code for the access to the best guides on the market, including this week's Kohong Mini. Thank you so much everybody for watching, and I wish you the best of luck in the golden shot.